I don't know. I never meant to cause you any sorrow. Yeah. I never meant to cause you any pain. Tell me about it. I only wanted one time to see you laughing. You mean like this? I only wanted to see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Whoa. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Such a shame our friendship had to end. I never want to be your weekend lover. Ooh. I only want to be some kind of friend. Maybe I can never steal you from another. Such a shame our friendship had to end. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Yeah, yeah. Such a shame our friendship had to end. I don't think that's the lyric. I don't think he just keeps on singing. Doesn't he? It's such a shame our friendship had to end. Doesn't somebody bathe? You know, what do I know? Okay, everything's A-okay. You ready to put a, I don't know, some sweet guitar behind it? All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Hey, sweetie. Oh, hey there, Natasha. How are you? Oh, I'm doing great. How are you? Not too bad. Not too bad. You know why? Why? Because we're back with the Boozhoo crew. Hey, Boozhoo, everybody. Welcome to Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Nanaboozhoo. And over here, we can't just stop, won't you? The lovely and the talented Natasha. Boozhoo, beautiful. Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to the show. And over here, the tall, dark, and lonesome, the rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons. Boozhoo, Niji. Say hello, brother. Hey everyone, welcome to the show. How you doing? Oh, I'm doing pretty good, actually. Yeah. Snowed last night, huh? Yeah, I got up. I already went out for a walk. Oh, how is it out there? You know, it's like winter. It's sloppy, wet, but, you know, wet, white snow everywhere in the trees and everything. It's beautiful. Yeah. It's kind of gray, I guess. Yeah. So, how you doing? Hey, Shelly Ham gets a gold star today. Well, Boozhoo, Shelly. Good morning, Shelly. First in the class, gold star. Well done. And then Wally Bear gets a big old silver star. Hey, Wally Bear. And Joseph. Good morning, Joseph. And Joseph gets nothing. Nothing for you, Joseph. Yeah, get in the back of the class. Back of the bus, Joseph. Hey, that's racist. Why is that racist? I don't know, because, what's her name? Oh, yeah. Here's a question I have. Was Rosa Parks actually Anishinaabe? I don't know. I thought she was black. Yeah, I always did too. But you look at a picture of Rosa Parks and you're like, wait a second. She kind of looks like Anishinaabe Kwe. Did you guys ever hear? And then I think I heard a rumor. They're like, oh yeah, Rosa Parks, man. Yeah, that's the mainstream media. They claim she was black. She was an Indian woman. And I was like, that makes sense. Indian woman not getting up and going to the back. She'd be like, no, you get up and go to the back. My legs are tired. I'm not going all the way to the back. It'd have nothing to do with civil rights. It'd just be, being disagreeable. As you know, you go back there. Let's see who else is here. And Diane Swope. Good morning, Diane Swope. Good morning. On my prep time, so I thought I would stop in and say hi. Boozhoo. Diane's here, sweetie. Well, hey, Diane. Diane's a math teacher. She teaches real stuff. Math. Here's how you divide. You're actually going to have to need to know this. If you're ever going to work out like your financial situation, you need to know how to add, subtract, multiply, divide. And Grassroots Indians is here. Boozhoo Grassroots. Zagame is here. Boozhoo. Zagame. Zagame is here. Hey, Zagame. And Kaya Thunder. All right. I thought Nanaboozhoo didn't have any legs. They talk more crap about me. The mainstream media. Yes, I have legs. Some people say I'm a puppet for Big Pharma. I don't know where they got that. A puppet for Big Pharma? Yeah, I'm always getting on here and saying, don't forget to get your vaccinations, kids. Like kids have any say in the matter. Yeah, the people say, oh yeah, Nanaboozhoo, he's a puppet. And I assume they mean for Big Pharma. They think I'm a shill for the government and their eugenics plan. La la. And then there's where did I see it on here? Oh, it's Brian Souls. Oh, good morning, Brian. It's good to see you. Brian's here, sweetie. Well, Boozhoo, Brian, the soul man. The soul man. Guy says, yeah, I heard you went around the woods and smashed up the birk bark to make it more difficult to gather. Oh, is that one of those old Anishinaabe stories? Yeah, now that the snow's fallen, all the Indian storytellers are coming out. Nanaboozhoo created the earth. And I'm like, what? What do I do now? No, man. What do you guys believe? Everything you hear? That's a psyop. That's a government psyop. Saying I did all this, Oh, Bigfoot. He's blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, and then Paul Bunyan. He made the Great Lakes with his, It's just so hard to believe in anything anymore. On the one hand, you got your science. With their scientific facts. And on the other hand, you got religion. With their religious faith. And, I don't know what to believe anymore. Then there's the media with their impartial reporting. There's just so many good places of information that sometimes you just it's a gut feeling. Sometimes you got to just trust your gut. And that is why today, the Ojibwe word for Thursday is Neogija Good. Some people call it the fourth day. Because I think they tell you to go forth and trust your gut. Everybody's got an intuition. Sometimes they call it mother's intuition. Sometimes a mother can just feel stuff. Oh, something's wrong. I better go check. There's lots of weird stories of getting a gut feeling when your kids are in trouble. Mothers will have. But guys get this too. You get that feeling. Sometimes you can feel like you're being watched. What? You look around. What was that? Oh, I must be paranoid. Oh, I'm paranoid? You're the one that's paranoid. And just because I'm paranoid doesn't mean that somebody's not watching me. It's a gut feeling. Your intuition. Your spidey sense. Yeah, got your spidey sense. Right. Neogija Good. It's a fourth day, Thursday. And when I was a little guy, oh geez, back in the days of my youth, I think I was in my mid-20s, We called it Thirsty Thursday. Why'd you call it Thirsty Thursday? Because we were a bunch of alcoholics and they had drink specials on Thursdays and you could go out and drink and save money. Wouldn't you save more money if you stayed in? Well, yeah, but again, we were drunk alcoholics. So the logic was, hey, it's Thirsty Thursday. You have 2 pitchers for the price of 1. You know, we'd be dumb not to go out and drink. With savings like that, you know. But there's a whole culture to living that bar scene, you know. When you knew what days or, you know, which bars had which specials. You know, oh, it's Tuesday night. You know, we could go out to karaoke night at the whatever. Oh, really? For a while there, when we were really hardcore drinkers, we just went to the places that had free hors d'oeuvres. Like when that one restaurant first came out, they had hot wings. What was that restaurant? It was like a mainstream, you know, like Applebee's or one of these, where you know, you could go get hot wings from 4 to 6, happy hour hot wings or whatever. Well, hey, you know, if we go to that bar after work, then we won't have to eat dinner. I'll save money. My supper tonight will be hot wings and, you know, 5, 6 beers. And then drive on home. Go and drive it off. You didn't. All the time I did. So lucky I never got caught, never killed anybody. Drinking and driving, living life like there's no tomorrow. You know. Sometimes I wonder. La, la, la. I heard you killed Paul Bunyan. Yeah, I heard that one too, Kaya. You ever hear that one? That Nanaboozhoo killed Paul Bunyan with a fish or something? Yeah, with like a sturgeon or something. How would that kill a giant? I think I'd like it better if it was like a David and Goliath story. Where, you know, regular sized me kills the giant Paul Bunyan. And then freezes, or maybe, you know what I think it is? What's that? I think I was like Medusa. And he came up on the shores of Lake Bemidji, right here in Bemidji, Gamug, right here in my town. And I looked up at him and gave him a magic spell and froze him. And that stupid blue ox, too. Yeah. I'm going to retell the story of Paul Bunyan. So many stories, so many conspiracies. More conspiracies. Buffaloes don't have wings. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Kai just brought up a really interesting conspiracy theory. What's that? Buffalo wings. What are we even eating in Applebee's? Buffaloes don't have wings. It's right there. It's a truth in plain sight. These are the wings of a buffalo. Oh, really? You know? What is it really? Why did God just give chickens wings for humans to eat? Yeah, because they can't fly. Yeah, they don't fly, do they? I don't think so. And it's a really good part of the chicken to eat. You know? Get some barbecue sauce on that. You should never become friends with a chicken. Why? Because it ruins all your meals. You can't have breakfast anymore. You feel too guilty eating eggs. Oh, sorry. And then, and of course, chicken. Because to a chicken, you eating chicken, I mean, that's like... KFC is basically Auschwitz for a chicken. Yeah. You know. They're humorless about that. You don't just say, hey, why did the chicken cross the road? You know, why? Oh, to get to KFC. It's okay, that's not funny, says the chicken. I don't know. But you know what, sweetie? We zogipun dibakak. Whoops, that's the wrong one. I mean, it probably will. Gi zogipun dibakong. Gi zogipun dibakong. It snowed last night. Sure did. It's gi. Okay, so Ojibwe is really easy. I don't know why I don't know why it seems so hard for people to pick it up. So easy to forget, so hard to remember. But when it comes to words like it's going to or it did, we have a simple rule where we just place a sentence in time. If we say gi, that means it happened in the past. If we say we, it means it's going to happen in the future. So I always remember it by gi, I don't know what. But don't get it confused with gi, as in gikawaba men. Gi can mean you, but gi means something happened in the past. So gi zugipon doesn't mean you snowed. It means in the past, it's snowing, so it snowed. Is gi zugipon one word or two? It's probably one word. Gi zugipon dibakong. Dibakong, last night. Last night. Is there a song with the word last night in? You think so? Last night I fell in love. Did you just write that? Yeah, pretty much. Gi zugipon dibakong, it snowed last night. And I always like the first snow of the year. I'm such a Minnesotan. Even after all these years, I don't mind it. It's exciting, It seems like it cleans up the town. Get a fresh coat of snow. I already saw the little girl across the street making a snowman. It was just darling. Oh, was she really? Yeah. It wasn't great. She's just little, you guys. She's only like 7 or 8. But I opened the window and I went, oh, what's that? And she goes, it's my snowman. And I went, that sucks. And I laughed. And then I poured my coffee on it. And I go, yeah, well, now your snowman is a Black Lives Matter statue. That's George Floyd. Why don't you step on its neck? And I closed the window. And, I laughed. You did not do any of that. No. But she was making a snowman. It was darling. But gi zugipon dibakong means it snowed last night. And you think it'll snow tonight? I bet you it will. So tonight, I'm predicting we zogipon dibakak. It will snow tonight. It's going to snow tonight. We zogipon. And I know a lot of people are thinking, why is he saying it pun? Why doesn't he say it pon? Every day you're harping on how the O is long, O. Well, what about zugipon? Why are you saying pun? Well, because my old friend and teacher, Benny Tontz, he pronounced it that way. And so I figured it must be the right way to say it. I know I'm always going on how the long O in an Ojibwe. We don't say Ojibwe, it's an Ojibwe. Actually, some people do say Ojibwe, but it's Ojibwe. So the O's are long O. And the O's are oo like in moon. But in this case, I always say it's okay, pun. Pun. I don't know why. Because that's the way Benny talked. Rest in peace, Gawitas. So anyway. Ojibwe was his first language. And so he always had like a weird English accent. Or Ojibwe accent. Like everybody on the res has a weird accent. If people come from another place, and every reservation has some kind of, stuff that's unique to them. The further west you go, they really stretch out their E's. Minnesotans have that long O. I also noticed I say ooh, kind of dumb. What do you mean? Like when I say the word rude, rude. Whenever I watch the show again and I say rude, I realize I'm saying, that's kind of rude. Rude. I don't know. It sounds funny. But Benny had that sort of broken English, like people who don't speak English as a first language. You know, most people who weren't born speaking English never quite get the American accent, even if within the accents. There's a brokenness, and Benny had that. Because I think he thought in Ojibwe and then just translated real quick into English. But I asked him one. He was like, old man, 86 or something. He's been passed away for 15 years now. But, just grew up in Northland, spoke Ojibwe, and then, learned English probably in boarding school or somewhere. But never stopped speaking Ojibwe. And so, yeah, he spoke he spoke fluent Ojibwe, or English, but not as fluent as the rest of us, really. Yeah. We zogipon dipikak. It will snow tonight. You know what else I heard about the res accent? What's that? Well, you know, like a lot of people, smoke signals. Hey, Victor, where's your dad? A lot of Indian people, they talk up really high. Oh, it's working to talk up way up high in the sky. Oh, sometimes I come out here and I just got to speak up really up high. And I go to the, what's that called? Turtle Mountain. Oh, I go to Turtle Mountain and then for some reason I cannot pronounce my THs. They say everything. Oh, hey there, brother. Oh, hey there, brother. Hi, and they don't pronounce the, it's duh. It's the way they talk, But then someone said, yeah, you ever notice those old Norwegian farmers from North Dakota and Minnesota? Like the movie Fargo. Yeah, sure, you betcha. This guy was saying there's something about second generation English speakers or whatever. People whose grandparents didn't speak English, or whose parents didn't speak English and they learned English here. The original Norwegians, migrants, descendant, whatever. The Minnesota Norwegians who learned English here have a really high sing-songy voice too. And Norwegian is kind of like that too. And I wonder if Ojibwe, if you spoke it fluently, if you wouldn't speak it like in a Norwegian. Ja, jeg heter bare litt norsk. You understand a little Norwegian? I took a whole year of it. I've got nieces and a great niece who are Norwegian. Their mother was a Norwegian, real Norwegians. And I barely speak anything. And I studied hard. I took 3 quarters of Norwegian and even had Norwegian speakers in my life to help me. Barely, I got an A the first quarter, B the second quarter, C the third quarter, and I went, you know what, I better quit while I'm ahead. This is going in the wrong direction. And now I can say, kunne du være så snill og sende meg salt og pepper? What's that mean? Will you pass the salt and pepper? Or could you be so kind as to pass the salt and pepper? That's how they speak in Norway. Would you be so kind as to pass the salt? Here in Minnesota, it's like, pass the salt and pepper. If we even use it, it's pass the ketchup. Yeah, put ketchup on anything. Minnesota is the one place you'll find people putting ketchup on tacos. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Minnesotan sits down. Ooh, that's spicy. What is this spicy flavor you have on the sandwich? Oh, we call that mayonnaise. It's burning my mouth. Minnesotans like bland food. I'll take the wild rice hot dish. Yeah, let's zest it up with a little mushroom soup mix. With the zesty flavor of mushrooms. In rice. Would you like some walleye with that? Oh, what does it taste like? Kind of like the inside of your mouth. It's warm for about 30 seconds. Here, we'll put some tartar sauce on there. That'll make it taste like something. Make it taste like mayonnaise. Like that zesty mayonnaise. Would you like some of that? What's the other stuff called? Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip. If you're really going nuts. Hey, someone put some Miracle Whip on this. Have me a white trash picnic. Yeah. I'm going to put some pickles and some Miracle Whip. Some of that cheese that comes in the individually wrapped plastic. Velveeta slices. Some bologna. And Pabst Blue Ribbon. And some old Dutch potato chips. I mean, it's only $2 for a whole box. You know, it's the only chips you can get that aren't all crushed. The stuff in a box, you guys. That's why they have it. The air in a potato chip, you know, serves as its own kind of cushion. Old Dutch. I'm guessing. I haven't had like a picnic like that since I was a kid. Yeah. But I grew up with white trash culture. White bread, Velveeta. Wally Bear says, keep watching Nanaboozhoo. For the next 10 years, you will learn it. Learn what? I always jump in on the chat like way after like somebody starts a thread and I don't even know what they're talking about. Kaya Thunder says, you'll get there, Zagame. I think there's a Shanab thing where they talk you down as motivation for you to work harder. Oh, that's true. I think they call it a lot of boarding school kids of the boarding school survivors have to deal with this sort of weird unintentional abuse. What do they call it? It's not intergenerational trauma. It's when you do it to yourself. I remember when I was in college and stuff, we had a word for it. And the thinking is, your elders, your grandma's going to toughen you up because she's learned that the world's a cold, hard place. And it'll knock you down to your knees and keep you there if you let it. So they're going to be extra hard on you. So you'll be okay in the real world. You know, boarding school kids, you know, we give them all the compassion in the world because they were taken away from their families. But they didn't learn any parenting skills. So a lot of the boarding school grads, when they had their kids, they raised them in that sort of tough love institutional way. You know, there's all these stories, and it's kind of like, it's sort of like if you grew up with when your dad's like a Marine Corps drill sergeant, and so the whole family has to make their bed really good every morning and stuff. And he runs such a tight ship. You know, it's just his way. Well, a lot of these boarding school parents, like, well, my dad for that matter. My dad's house is the most immaculately clean place you'll ever see. Like everything. He's got a lot of stuff in there, but it's totally organized, dusted, cleaned, you know, the mirror washed in the bathroom every day. Every dish is washed, you know, everything's in its place. But both of his parents went to Flandreau Indian boarding school. And, you know, the stereotype of the casual, messy Indian living in his trailer in the woods. And he's just got, you know, blankets on the windows and blankets over the furniture. That's actually kind of like our house. Yeah, it is. Not everybody was like that. The boarding school kids especially, they grew up having to, you know, keep a clean home, do calisthenics, do chores outside. You know, they were very regimented people. And so, I wish I could remember what that word was. I know one of you guys, it's called like internalized oppression. Oh yeah, I've heard that term. Internalized oppression. So when we do it to ourselves, You know, um, you know, I've heard of the self-hating Jew, or where people take on, I don't know, they kind of hate on themselves and then keep themselves. Oh yeah, that's it's where they hold themselves back, or they oppress themselves. Internalized oppression. You take away your own freedom. I think we all do that to some degree. You know, like when you won't allow yourself to do something. It's like, it's just not who I am. You know. Not following your own path, doing what's expected of you. When you behave in a way that you were taught, rather than what you think and feel, and trust your gut instinct again on that, that's when it's internalized oppression. You know, for me, I had internalized oppression. I'd inherited an assumption, like when I was in high school, I had really short hair, and I didn't act, I was a total punk rocker, but for a time there, especially in my early 20s and stuff, I felt like, I got my ear pierced, and all the elders are like, no one's going to hire you if you have a pierced ear. They're going to assume you're gay, or something. And, so I wanted long hair, but I cut my hair short, and I would shave all the time and dress a certain way and act a certain way to get along in my jobs, to get the job, and then to kind of fit in, to fake my way into what I thought were the boss's approval. I was just a total phony. I think that's when you're phony, you're kind of internalize oppression. You know, I'm not freeing myself. Because I think that's all oppression is, right? Oppression, is that just like taking someone's freedom away? Yeah. Yeah. Do you feel like you're oppressed because you're a woman in America? No. Are you mad at me because I make so much more money than you? No. Do you make more money than me? Actually, we don't make any money. Michael makes all the money. You're oppressing us. Yeah, well, keep working. We work for coffee. I know. What is this? Okay. Kaya Thunder says, only 4 thumbs up. Get your thumbs out, Boozhoo crew. Give us a thumbs up if you like the show. If you hate the show, don't feel like obliged, like you gotta comment. I mean, that's up to you. That's not me to tell you what to do. Anyway. Hey, sweetie, you want to take a call? Well, sure. What line? On line 2. Line 2. Oh, here we go. Caller, welcome to the Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. You're on the air. Hello, Kamala. Goodbye, Kamala. Not doing it, sweetie. She always does that. She's a cackling fool. That's your vice president, you guys. Kamala Harris. She can't even start a sentence without laughing. It's ridiculous. And there's one thing you can say about me, sweetie. What's that? I don't suffer fools. Yeah, you don't suffer fools. Yeah, it's not our way. You're going to behave like an idiot? Well, I'm just going to hang up on you. I don't care if you are the possessed vice president. You ever see that picture of her with the black eyes? Somebody beat her up? No, she had the white part of her eyes completely black. So creepy. I wonder if this picture has it, actually. I don't know. Actually, you can't see her eyes very well in this picture either. I think if we opened up those eyes, she would appear just totally black, like a black marble or something, like a bowling ball. Yeah. You think she's a demon? She's something. Why is it people have perfect teeth? Well, she probably had braces and all that. Really? Or does everyone have fake teeth in Washington? There's your leader, folks. Do you think she's the puppet master behind Joe Biden? No, I don't think she's doing anything. Archie was in France or something. Yeah. No, I think there's probably someone behind Joe Biden telling him what to say, but I don't think it's her. Do you think it's the Illuminati? I assume so. Yeah, me too. So, what are we going to talk about today, sweetie? Well, you brought up Prince. Oh, yeah. So, dig, if you will, Prince. Dig, if you will, this picture. I don't know why. The other day when we were talking about art and stuff, the one thing, I have a picture here. It's my favorite work of art. Maybe anywhere. But what do I do with it? Oh, here it is. By Michelangelo. This is called Pieta or something. It's in Italian. But this is a sculpture. Let me get rid of Prince. Whoops. There's Sad Will. Sad Will Smith. So this is what we used to call art. Michelangelo, right? This is in somewhere. Huge, beautiful, a testament to technique, inspiration. It makes you wonder if God himself didn't somehow work magic through Michelangelo. I've wondered if Michelangelo wasn't in fact like secretly a real angel with magic powers to make the most beautiful art you could ever conceive of. Then we fast forward to 2021. This is what I hate about like Tucker Carlson or whatever. Every story is about, so this is America, So this is what we are now. But then here's modern art. Which do you like better, sweetie? What do you mean? Like if you had to, which one's more beautiful? Well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? Yeah, that's what they say. This is Keanu Reeves' girlfriend's painting. She's an artist too. So dig, if you will, a picture of art and a picture of what modern art is. Art is dead. Do you think it's dead? Dead. Except what we do here. Yeah, you're right. It's just evolved. I think two-dimensional art, painting's dead. Yeah, painting is dead. Instead of having a opening act, Kiss has a painter. What do you mean? They do. They actually have a guy do a great big mural in front of a whole audience. I'm assuming to music. And I also think he paints a picture of Kiss, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a thing, I guess. You watch a guy paint. You can paint in a whole painting in 1 hour or something. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I guess it is kind of cool. I mean, who needs to see Faster Pussycat or whatever open for Kiss? I guess I would rather see a painter. Maybe that's where art is going. They're just going to open up for bands now. Could be. Hey, you want to take a call? Oh, we have another call? Yep, line 2. All right. Caller, welcome to the show. You're on the air. Hey, Nanaboozhoo. Well, hey, Keanu, welcome back to the show. Sweetie, it's Keanu Reeves. Well, hi, Keanu Reeves.
Hi, Natasha. Say, Nanaboozhoo.
Yeah, what can I do for you, sir?
I don't think it's really cool. It's kind of gnarly what you just said about my girlfriend.
What did you say about your girlfriend?
Well, he said her art wasn't good. He said art was dead.
Have you seen your girlfriend's paintings?
Yeah, man. I think she's a great artist. I asked her to illustrate my children's book.
You asked the lady who painted this to illustrate something?
Yeah, we're going to do a children's book together. She's going to illustrate it, and I'm going to write it. I think it's pretty gnarly, dude.
Number one, that's never going to get finished. She doesn't have the skill to draw that many drawings with color and stuff. You know, the average children's book is at least 24 pages long. You know why, sweetie? Why? Because the average sheet of paper in a print shop, buying bulk, is 24 by 36. That means you can get so many 8.5 by 11 sheets cut out of a 24 by 36, bulk package of paper. So, applying the economics of the printing industry, you need to use every side. You have to factor in like folding, two-sided prints, and it would cost the same to print a 22-page book as it would a 24-page book because of math, and it's kind of a boring story. But I learned all this when I was a printer. You were a printer? Well, I was a pressman and I worked in a print shop. I guess I wasn't a Xerox. Anyway, sorry, Keanu. What were you saying?
I'm saying you gotta lay off my girlfriend, dude. Don't make me come down there and teach you what's what.
You're gonna fight me? Hey, yeah, you're kind of a gun nut, aren't you?
No, man, guns are dangerous. We should have stronger common sense gun laws.
Oh, that's right. You're another Hollywood liberal, aren't you?
Yeah, dude. I mean, come on. What'd you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did, just because I got guilted into voting at all. But also, no, I'm not anti-gun.
What, you didn't pay attention? What about what happened on the set with that guy?
Yeah, the dude?
Yeah, from 30 Rock.
Yeah. Who were we thinking of, sweetie? Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, Alec Baldwin. Personal friend of mine. He shot somebody on set of a movie. And so now I think you should have to turn in your guns.
Yeah, I don't own a gun. But if I did, I certainly wouldn't turn it in because Alec Baldwin accidentally killed somebody. And besides, don't you find it kind of stupid and hypocritical that your movies, like everything, from Matrix to John Wick, it's nothing but gun shooting and making guns look cool? I mean, you've done more for the gun manufacturing industry, like selling it, than Charlton Heston ever dreamed of.
You make a good point, dude. You make a good point. Maybe I should rethink what I've been doing.
Or just rethink your stance on guns. I mean, there's nothing wrong with, You think the Three Musketeers had guilt trips over all the people who got cut playing with swords?
Nope, I don't think they did, dude.
Yeah. So if somebody accidentally gets shot because they're playing John Wick with loaded guns, that's not your fault.
Dude, you make a lot of sense. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to do some stinking and some thinking.
Stinking and thinking? What's that?
I got to go take a number 2, dude.
Oh, okay. I didn't need to know that. Anything else I can do for you today?
Yeah, what's the Ojibwe word of the day, dude?
Well, it snowed last night. So the phrase is Gi Zogipon Dibekong.
Gi Zogipon Dibekong. It snowed last night. All right.
And then we said it will snow tonight. So we Zogipon Dibekok.
We Zogipon Dibekok. It will snow tonight. Gnarly, dude.
Yeah, sure is gnarly. Yeah, so there you go. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should point this out too. Dibekong is last night. Dibekok is tonight. Dibakuk tonight. Dibakung last night. And there's no way to make sense of that. You just got to memorize it.
All right. Will do, partner. Will do. Hey, how do you say I'll see you again in Ojibwe language?
Well, we say, Gigawaba Min, Minawa.
Well then, my fine sir, let me just say, Gigawab Min, Minawa, Nanaboozhoo.
Gigawaba Min, Minawa, Keanu Reeves.
Hey, Natasha.
Yeah?
Gigawab Min, Minawa, little dudette.
Well, Gigawaba Min, Minawa, Keanu.
All right. Catch you on the flip side.
I kind of like what a surfer dude he is. I know, people forget that. They think he's a big movie star, but he's just a dumb surfer. Yep. Because he's from Hawaii, right? I think so. Yeah. Keanu Reeves. Yeah, I like Keanu. I just don't like his girlfriend. I know you don't. Anyway. Would you like to get up here and, I don't know, give your perspective? Sure. You want to play a song? I don't think we have any songs left. We already played Purple Rain. But let's do a commercial. And then when we return, the lovely and the talented Natasha. Ah, sweetie. Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo will return after these messages. If I can find it, doggone it. Here we go. Miigwech Pezendawiag. Thank you for listening. Oh, here I am. Will you teleport me?
Boozhoo.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to support the show, if you would like to support Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture, you can click in the links below. You can click the link to Patreon, to PayPal, to GoFundMe. And you can order Ojibwe language books by Michael Lyons by clicking the link to Amazon.com. But only if you believe. If you believe in Amazon.com. Many people say they've seen Amazon.com out here, Aguching. They say, oh, I've seen the footprints of Amazon.com. I do not know. I do not know. I'm not really into conspiracy theories. You know? I think if it were real, the mainstream media would tell us. That's what they do. That's their job. Who am I? I am Sabe. I am Sasquatch. I am Bigfoot. Goyakwa Dizzy I am known for honesty and integrity. No, I don't know. Anyway, if you'd like to support the show, why don't you support the show already? You can click the link below. And now, miigwech. I tell you thank you 3 times. That means I really mean it.
Woo! Boozhoo, everybody! Wow! So great to be back! Where were you? I was at the Travis Scott concert. Man, that was off the hook. You were not. Could you imagine? Hey, everybody, did you have a good time at Travis Scott concert? This is another conspiracy theory of mine. What? How many Travis Scott fans we got out there? Let's hear ya. Represent. How many people can name a song that Travis Scott sings? Raps? How many of you, when you've heard the name Travis Scott and all the deaths at his huge concert, that was the first time you had ever heard of Travis Scott? Me too. Who is Travis Scott? I heard the news the other day. I was like, oh yeah, 8 people were crushed to death at a Travis Scott concert. And I was like, Travis, that sounds pretty rowdy for a country concert. You thought Travis Scott was a country singer? Yeah, it sounds like a country singer to me. I don't know if I was thinking Travis Tritt or what. But apparently somebody named Travis Scott is the most popular rock star in the world right now. Because why? He dates one of the Kardashians? They said there was like 50,000 people at this thing for Travis Scott? Who are these people just going nuts, loving the music of Travis Scott so much? It's like, oh, I'll pay whatever it costs. I'm going to go to the Travis Scott concert tonight. Oh, I hope I can get up close to the stage. It's going to be crowded, but I'm ready to party. And just get squished to death. Whoa, well, that sucks. But that's what makes me think, is this fake? I mean, I don't know how you fake. It's one of those things where you go, well, no, you see the videos. You can see there's a chopper, and obviously 50,000 people there. But I'm like, what? Why? How? I remember when we saw Kiss the first time on the Lick It Up tour, there were 2,000 people there. And I thought that was a lot of people. Yeah, me too. 2,000. Travis Scott, the rapper, I guess. Like, does the world really support that sort of fandom anymore? Like, I get it when The Who, in the 80s, The Who, like number 3 band, it would go the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, The Who. Up there with Elvis Presley, you know. And there were like 10 major entertainers in the world. So when, you know, Elvis Presley would show up, Elvis Presley wouldn't get 50,000 people to come see him. How did Travis Scott? It sounds like one of these things where, like, every person over 30 just assumes they're out of touch. Oh, yeah, you read the story, you go, oh, Travis Scott, eh? I guess that's what the kids are listening to today, these days. He must be very popular. And you go, why? I don't know. La, la, la. But, you know, I lost a lot of my sympathy for the victims of rock and roll, you know. When I saw all the satanic imagery going into I mean, even Ozzy Osbourne didn't have that much, you know, tribute to Satanism as Travis Scott. Everybody had to come in through this great big monstrous mouth, just like ancient depictions of hell. You know, they had like some sort of weird hologram of Satan himself and fiery wings above the stage. And everyone was drunk and on drugs. Come on, put your hands in the air. Worship Satan. Oh, I can't breathe. Oh, well. Sucks to be you. Might as well jump. Van Halen in 1985 wouldn't have gotten that many people. I mean, what was it? Like Live Aid that was never. So, Wally Bear says, the crowd rushed the stage at Travis Scott concert. Yeah. I'd feel bad if it wasn't the death. You know, it's like, oh no, looks like we lost another potential person who would cure cancer. You know, it's like, I don't think we lost any A-list, you know, human beings that day. Travis Scott fans. Come on, everybody, let's go. Just mayhem. And then I was watching one video and they were like, people were pleading, please stop this madness. You gotta put a stop to this. People are dying. They're like, no, we got to rap. Hey there, everybody. My name's Travis Scott. I'm here to say, rappin' rappity day. Do, rappity rap. Thug life. Worship Satan. Whatever he's in. That's my impersonation. This is what I think Travis Scott looks like does. Yeah. My name is Travis Scott. I'm here to say, rapping is fun each and every day. Yeah. In the hood. Hail Satan. Thank you for coming to my concert today, everybody. Drive safe. Don't forget to scrape up the people you trampled. Bring a spatula. I got some fans got trampled again. Oh no. It's such a national tragedy. I wonder if Perkins is going to have the flag at half-mast today.
They take any excuse to put that flag at half-mast.
I know. January 6th, the thing at the Capitol.
Oh, yeah, that fake staged protest or whatever.
January 6th, insurrection. Oh, they were insubordinate. Oh, no. Perkins puts a flag at half-mast. Oh, it's an attack on democracy. We were so scared. We thought that guy in the big buffalo hat was going to steal the podium. We don't like your politics. We don't. Hey, get away from the door, lady. Dead. That'll teach you for trying to come into the Capitol when we said it was closed. Come to Minneapolis. BLM riots. They go to the police station, set it on fire. Nobody gets shot. Like, cops, this is the one time you get to use those guns. Somebody's trying to attack the police station. That's what setting it on fire is. It's an attack. They're like, no. Where's my squirt gun? They're setting it on fire. All I have is a real gun. Well, shoot the guy and then get a bucket. No, we should have had squirt guns. Oh no, I'm the Minneapolis police. We can't resist the mob. It's not too soon to make fun of George Floyd and not 9/11, but the BLM riots of, was that 2020 or 2019?
Boy, I don't even know. Was that? I think it was 2020. It might have been 2019.
Whenever that was. Don't care. It's only a few hours from here, but yeah. That happened in the city. Nothing like that can happen in our little town. Minneapolis police. Can't even keep your police station from being vandalized. What kind of cops are you? I hope they throw that book at you. Not for killing George Floyd, but for just being such sissies when it comes to the rioters. You couldn't stop that. You have guns and SWAT teams. You act all tough. Everyone's afraid of you. You're the cops. A bunch of Antifa shows up in Minneapolis. Oh no, we're defenseless. Here comes an army of blue-haired Karens in the LGBT flag pride march. Oh no, don't. Take it. You can have our police station. We will not do anything. Just, throwing Molotov cocktails through windows and stuff. Otherwise, it's pretty much peaceful. La, la, la. But it's just right on schedule, There's got to be weekly news event that, proves once again, yep, the world's coming to an end. Mm-hmm. This week, crazy satanic ritual, 50,000 screaming concert fans of Kim Kardashian's niece's boyfriend somehow got themselves trampled to death. And, good parenting to everyone who let their kids go to that thing. Yeah, why not? What's the worst thing that can happen? And I don't understand how these outdoor concerts can take place in the culture of COVID masking and everybody freaking out. Like, did they test 50,000 people before they let them into the... Is that why it was such a crowded rush? It's like, finally! I've been standing this hour for 8 hours trying to get tested for COVID. I just want to go in and listen to Kim Kardashian's niece's boyfriend rhyme poorly to pre-recorded beat tracks. Living in the hood, life is good. I'm Travis Scott. I'm a rapper. La-di-da-di-da. Rappity rap rap. Ho-wah. You know. I can't rap at all. Oh, you're doing a good job. My name is Natasha. I'm here to say I love to rap each and every day. Yeah, yeah. Living in the hood. Yeah, yeah. Swear word. Daniel Black is back. He is back in the back. Back is Daniel Black. Daniel Black says, stop saying Travis Scott. It'll make me curious. Yeah, sorry. You don't have to have Travis Scott in your mind. I seen a documentary on BBC 2. Guns don't kill people. Rappers do. That's what I've been saying. Guns don't kill people. Rappers and Alec Baldwin and fans of terrible music. Because it's actually rap fans who killed those kids. You know, I'll run over you to see Travis Scott. He's my favorite. I have all his album. I mean, like, did he record an album and sell it on to the record stores? I mean, what is this? How could there be superstar celebrities I've never heard of? Am I really that out of touch? I don't get it. 2nd May, we all rappers now. Yeah. You tell her, homegirl. Nah. You're my homegirl, Kaya Thunder. Nah. Living in the hood. Living on the streets. Life is good. Something that rhymes with streets. Meats. Greets. Sheets. Beets. My least favorite vegetable is a beet. Give me a beet. Bad, 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 bad boys. You make me feel so good. What else was I going to talk about today, sweetie?
Did you want to do a wrap up?
Well, I could. Today, we learned Neogisha is the 4th day. Thursday, we also learned... I mean, I really learned this. We just noticed. Gizagipon Dibik Kong. It snowed last night. I sure hope no Travis Scott fans got frozen. And Weezagipon Dibik Kok. It will snow tonight. And that's my story. You can support the show just like Sabe was telling the kids. And, yeah. I don't know. Should I say I will see you again?
Yeah, let's call it a show.
Alright, everybody. Just want to say me quetch biz and egg. Thank you for listening to us talk today. La dee 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 dum dee da dee dee. No. Thank you for listening now. And me quetch gonna wubby egg. Thank you for watching. Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha, Over here, the tall, dark, and handsome one. Nanaboozhoo. Miigwech, everyone. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. And over here, the rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. And, yeah, and I will see you again. Giga Wappa Min Minawa, baby. Can you, teleport me away? Yeah, sure. 1 to teleport! Make it, wait, we did that backwards. Oh, yeah, you start. 1 to teleport. Make it so, number 1. Energizing. Make it so, number 1. I know, I'm trying to wiggle the thingy. Yep, wiggling it and pushing down the button and holding the button. I don't understand. Oh, it's the yellow button? No, it's the white button, but it's the blue and red wire. Oh, like this?